Good afternoon. It is November the 18th, and it's a gray and kind of wet day. It has been raining, and it's going to rain some more. But at the moment, we've got a bit of a break, which is good because at 2 o'clock, which is just, 5 minutes from now, there's going to be a Grey Cup parade as our victorious Saskatchewan Roughriders, who won the Grey Cup, the Canadian Football League Championship in Winnipeg. They beat Montreal on Sunday. They're going to be coming down Albert Street, so I thought I would take a short walk over to Albert Street and hopefully catch the parade as it goes by. Ow. My foot is complaining a bit after yesterday's walk, so we'll try to keep it a bit shorter here.
Yes, I'm the chosen one. How are you?
A few people wearing red or green up there. I'm actually going to go down this way to make the walk a little longer, and then once we get to Albert Street, we'll head up Albert Street, and we should see them coming our way. They're going all the way to the ledge, but I don't think I'll go over there to hear the speeches and such. But for one thing, it's going to be hard to get across the street with the parade going on. Oh yes, and this is the brand new phone. This is the iPhone 17 Pro that I got yesterday to replace my 15. Got a good trade-in on the 15, so it's really not too expensive. And then hopefully the battery life is better, which would be helpful on these walks, especially on a cold day when the battery drains fast. But we'll find that out when it gets cold. Back next week or two, it's going to be getting much colder, and maybe some snow as we head into December, which I guess is not too surprising, this being Saskatchewan and all. Oh, I see people lined up over there, green and white, so it's a big deal in Saskatchewan. The Riders win the Grey Cup. They've only done it 5 times in their history, and it's been 12 years since the last time, which was 2013, I guess. So it's been a bit of a wait. 2007 before that. Oh yes, I am walking down the middle of the road, but this particular road, you can do that pretty safely. Angus Boulevard here. We live on Angus Crescent. This is Angus Boulevard. And there's an Angus Street, so if they're all the same Angus, that's a lot of Anguses. Angi? Whatever the plural of Angus is. Anga? My plan is kind of go over here and then walk north on Albert to see the crowd. And at some point we'll intersect the parade. Oh, there you can see they've got the road blocked off in preparation for it. It should be starting any minute down at the other end. A lot of people heading to the legislative building. If I were going to do that, I'd need to cross now, but it is going to start raining and supposedly pretty soon, harder than it has been than it is right now. It's just misting at most at the moment. So I think I'll pass on that. I'll just get some of the parade here though. Although if I were going to cross the street, this would be the time to do it. I see people lined up on the bridge there, Albert Street Bridge. No, I have things to do. I'm not going to go listen to the speeches, but hopefully I'll catch the parade here. Oh, I never thought about the fact I'm actually wearing Montreal colored hat. I may have to take that off. I think I will. We did beat them, but still, it looks a little odd. That's the Grey Cup parade. Just took off my hat because I realized what color it was.
Yeah, you don't want to wear a blue hat.
Lots of people lining up here. I guess I don't have to stay on the sidewalk. This is blocked off. Probably see more as we get down towards downtown. It's a shame the weather's not nicer. And a lot of people will just go to the ledge to see them when they arrive there. Not very often you get to walk down driving lane on Albert Street. This is called the Green Mile because when we won at home in 2013, which is the most exciting one ever, it was packed with people. There were some celebrations along here on Sunday night, too. Lots of car horns honking. Well, was it the only thing the police had to do was convince somebody to come down from a pole they'd climbed. So pretty safe. I think they're saying from 13th down to 20th, so. Hi, James. We're lucky because it was raining, as you can see, and it's supposed to rain harder again in the next hour, but it's let off quite a bit. So we're getting a bit of a break here. I feel like I'm part of the parade walking in the wrong direction here with everybody standing on the sides. Getting a little thicker as we get down towards this corner. Crowds, I mean. Oh, lots of signs. There we go. Royal Saskatchewan Museum over there. Lots of schools out, I think, too. Daycares and such. Even the dog over there is wearing a Rough Rider outfit. They should be starting down at the other end. It's probably all from my daughter's old school. Used to be Davin, called the Crescents now. Hello.
Let me fish.
Yeah, this has got to be Crescent School. Royal Saskatchewan Museum. Hi. Oops. Crowd's getting a little thicker. Going to get harder to walk this way. More on this side than on the other side. Popular corner. I think they're supposed to be starting from 13th, or at least that's where they said the crowd should be. They may be starting from Mosaic Stadium and then coming down Albert. Another dog in appropriate clothing. Oh, it's a drone. That's what the dog's looking at. He's fascinated.
Great talk. Let's go.
Well, I'm glad I came out. I wasn't going to necessarily because it was raining and cold, but here I am. That's where I get to show off all my fellow Reginans wearing our national uniform. Walker Bird's going over too. Not part of the parade though.
Yeah, that's 3 miles.
Somebody with a more professional camera. A few on the other side, but for some reason it's mostly on this side. I think because this is the side that's blocked off. This side still has traffic. Oh, I can hear honking. They must be coming. Once they show up, I'll probably stop and watch them. Oh yeah, there it is down there. Getting closer all the time. Here they come. Maybe I'll stop here and wait till they come by here. Be casually walking across the parade route. There's Gainer the Gopher, our mascot. And the cheerleaders. And here's the players and the Grey Cup itself. Woo! Military trucks. I see unstable transmission, so I may have to download this one later and upload it again. It's probably buffering. Yeah, we are Saskatchewan tough. There you go. I would say that's the most interesting parts. Ow. Alrighty, I think that does it. And that is your 2025 Grey Cup Parade. Hopefully there'll be a 2026 Grey Cup Parade. And even better, a 2027 Grey Cup Parade, because we are hosting the Grey Cup in 2027. Oh, that's the team bus. I guess this is still part of the parade. Finishing up with some fire engines. One of our many theme songs we've had over the years. Alrighty. Hope this hasn't been buffering too bad. If it is, I will save the recording, well, even if it isn't, because I've been getting this weak transmission notice, probably because of all the people out here. I will upload the recording to my YouTube channel in addition to the live stream. There you go. There's a real serious bit of Regina culture for you. We now return you to your regular programming. Many people anyway, are now heading to the ledge to hear the speeches. Willett is one of our star players, running back. And what I just discovered is, first of all, he has the French version of our name, Willett. I'm sure it has the same roots. I'm sure Willett was a Norman import into England. That's probably anglicized, and Willett is the non-anglicized version. But even better, I discovered he has the same birthday as me, July 20th. Some years apart, however. Actually, if you reverse the last two digits of his birthday, 1995, it's July 20th, 1995, you get my birthday, July 20th, 1959. So
I don't know.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, pie.
Okay, we will depart the crowds now and head back to our domicile. My domicile, it's not your domicile. My foot is complaining slightly. And hopefully it doesn't start raining before we get home. So this worked out perfectly. I managed to get this break in the weather in time for the parade, which I hope you enjoyed. If you watched it live, I'm sorry if you're getting buffering because of the unstable transmission here. But again, if it is buffering and you want to watch it without buffering, I will upload the whole thing because it gets saved automatically once I stop the live stream. And I'll be able to upload it probably in high resolution to my channel after that. Could have been a lot colder. Yes. You probably heard me tell the guy, well, if you're watching at that point, when I first started walking, I just realized I better take off my toque because it happens to be red, white, and blue, which are, of course, Montreal Alouette colors, the team that we defeated. That's not what the toque represents. I don't even know what it is. It's got some other, oh, it's a golf. I think it's a golf company or something. I don't even know. I like the toque. It fits my head, which a lot of them don't. I have a big head. ask anyone. Oh, see, now the transmission warning has gone away. I think it was just there were so many people out there on their phones and that it cut into the bandwidth. Same things happens when I'm doing the fireworks quite often. Which is why I always upload the recording of that and don't rely on just the recording of the automatic recording of the live stream. Why are you blocking the sidewalk, sir? I'm sure that's all the kids are all heading back to the Crescent School, which I will always call Davin School, where my daughter went. Lots of people parked down this way, I'm sure, where they could find a spot. He's keeping an eye on things everywhere. In other news, there's a new book out from Shadowpaw Press today, Elephants in the Room, a short fiction collection from Calgary author Betty Jane Higgett. In fact, I interviewed her today for the next episode of my podcast, which will be on Sunday. Which reminds me, I need to see if I can get Glenn Sorstad on. He wasn't sure he could manage the technology, but I just published his poetry collection, and I'd really love to talk to him too. Even if I have to double up and do an episode every week for a while to catch up. They are starting to pile up a little, and I only do them every 2 weeks. Another police car goes by. I don't mind that one bit. There are crowds involved in our neighborhood. Yes, you can get little flags like that, but you can also get a rider plate, has R on it, and a little Saskatchewan Rough Rider emblem. You can get that as a license plate if you want. Okay, my foot thinks that was about enough, so it will be happy to be back. I keep thinking one day I'll get up and it'll be 100% again, but I haven't gotten there yet. I guess I'm not quite 3 months since I started walking. No, not quite 2 months. Yeah, not quite 2 months since I started walking. It's only a little over 3 months since the surgery. No, not very festive. Maybe they're going to put a maybe they're going to put a Santa hat on him. I don't know. Can't really complain. We still have orange Halloween lights up. We haven't put up the Christmas lights yet. Should do it while it's still pretty warm. That makes a big difference in the process, comfort-wise. We don't put them up around the eaves or anything. They just go on our front porch. Anyway, with the new book coming out, I need to put out a Shadowpaw Press newsletter. So that's what I'll do when I get back in the house here. which I will be momentarily. That rhymed. I'm a poet too. Who knew? Actually, I have written a book of poetry called I Tumble Through the Diamond Dust, all science fiction and fantasy poems. I highly recommend it. Came out of a Writers Guild. Well, it was the poet laureate at the time, Jerry Hill, did this thing where he sent out 2 lines of Saskatchewan poems from published Saskatchewan poets. And the challenge was to write a new poem incorporating or responding to them. And much to my surprise, I wrote a new poem every day using whatever 2 lines he provided, and they were all science fiction and fantasy. That gave me enough for a small poetry collection, which I put out. So I tumbled through the diamond dust, if that sort of thing appeals to you. All right, I will stop here. Thanks for walking with me and experiencing the Grey Cup Parade. Bye for now.